Hi, I'm Tamra. This is Beauty Within the Soul. Welcome back to my channel. If you followed me during Easter, I did a Lenten series. I did a video every day for 46 days. And I did the scripture, devotion, prayer, and then I talked a bit. So if you were with me then and you're back now, welcome back. Thank you for joining me then, and thank you for joining me now. And for those of you that are new to my channel, thank you for joining me. And if you want to know what Lent is all about, or if you want to, listen to different devotions and readings and scriptures, look at my past, videos I did between, I think it's March 5th and April 20th. So I did 46 of them. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit. I think this video is kind of get to know me and why I'm doing this channel. Again, my name is Tamra, and I am married. I have a wonderful husband, Matt, and we have two awesome children, Matthew and Gabby. Matter of fact, it's Gabby's 18th birthday today, so we were celebrating her birthday. And so, what I also want to let you all know is that my videos right now are not edited. I'm learning how to edit very slowly. So eventually my videos will be edited. So if you can please be patient with me, I will be editing my videos. So that will help me from going and extending my conversation a lot longer than I should. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know that ahead of time that I do not edit my videos. What you see is what you get right now. So hopefully I will not go on and on like I'm doing right now. Anyway, I wanted to also tell you how I got started on this YouTube journey. About 3 years ago, I've been wanting to do this YouTube channel. I've been watching so many videos, so many families and biographies and um, just RV channels, just for years, family channels for years and years. And I'm like, gosh, I would love to do something like that, kind of share my story or just share what I'm doing. But life kept on holding me back. Or should I say, I kept on holding myself back. And I didn't have, because I didn't feel like I had a niche. So then about a year ago, I said, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. So I even had a logo made up and a banner for my channel made up. I did everything to get ready for this channel. But I didn't start it because I didn't have a niche. And everybody kept on saying, you got to have a niche, you got to have a niche. I'm like, I don't have one specific thing that I'm good at. I'm good at lots of different things, but what can I teach you all? What can I share? Um, how am I that dynamic? Or, what happens if y'all don't like me or my personality or, you know? And what I was doing is I was letting my insecurities get in the way. Then in November, I lost my job. And no, it was granted, it was a good thing. It was a toxic environment, and I had to get out of that environment. So it was a good thing all around. But at the same time, through the months, the last few months, we went through our savings, and I'm like, I've got to have something part time that I can supplement our income with. So I kept on asking God. I kept on praying, asking God, I is this YouTube thing gonna be, is it gonna happen? Can you let me know? And if so, can you let me know what I'm gonna do this channel on? So one night, back in February, I I couldn't sleep again. I was going nights and nights without sleeping, and this particular night was no different. But it was different because all of a sudden all these ideas started popping in my head. It was like God was just bombarding me with so many thoughts and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I even realized something was going on. I was having all these amazing thoughts. So I grabbed my phone that was next to me, and I opened up the notes section and I started typing everything that God was putting in my mind. I was typing it all down. And he was telling me, start this video, start my YouTube channel. So I'm like, okay, God, what am I going to do it on? And he said, Easter. He put Easter on my brain. I'm like, oh, Easter. I can do the Lenten journey. I've been wanting to have some of my spirituality come back because I've lost it over the years, a lot of it. And I've been really wanting to get closer to God. And so I said, well, okay, Lenten. So Lenten is for 40 days. Actually, I found out it's 46 days. It was going to be from March 5th to April 20th. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I will do a video every day for 46 days. And so I did. I had a couple of books that I followed, one from our church and one from that I found on Amazon, and then a couple other little books that I found also. And then I came up with different poems and different quotes from just researching online. And so during this time, I'm like, I'm asking God, I said, okay, God, after the Lenten journey's over with, how what am I going to do? What else am I going to talk about? And he kept on telling me, you will know, you will know. And as the Lenten journey was almost completed, I kind of knew what I was going to do, but it wasn't literally until like the day after Easter. And I was up in the middle of the night and I was watching different videos. And all of a sudden, I started watching people's videos and all these ideas started popping in my head. So I had my book here and I started writing down different topics. I wrote down over 50 different topics that I can research about, I can talk about because those things are happening to me or things that I want to know more about, understand more about. And I'm like, okay, here I go. So here I am. I am doing my first video. This is my introduction video again to you all. And for those of you that really didn't know me that much during the Lenten series, because I didn't talk too much about myself, but for all of you now to get to know me and who I am as a person. One of the main things that I wanted to do was to create a community. I see so many channels and they have a community with them. And I'm actually part of some of those communities. And so I'm like, I would really love to have a community of friends that is from all over the place, all over the United States and different countries. That would, to me, be awesome. And I can talk about different things that you all or we all have in common or may not have in common. You might be a lot younger, but if you're even a lot younger, you might actually learn maybe what's going on with your parents if they're our age, or as you age, you might be coming across some of these subjects that we're going to be talking about and already have a pre-understanding of what's going to happen with your life. Who knows? All I know is that I am so excited about doing this channel beyond what you all might think. I just really am. I let my insecurities get in the way. Um, and I've got to stop right now. I've had the support from my husband and my children and my mom. And and of course, a couple of my friends that know that I do this every day, well, not every day, but that I was doing it for every day. And I just feel like this is going to help me come out of my shell. I'm an introvert, but if I'm with a small group or if I have a small community or community that I know of, that I can actually be myself, I'm I'm an extrovert, if that makes any sense. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this channel. Of course, I'm hoping that I get, a lot of subscribers and I start making a little bit of money to offset what I'm losing in a job and to help supplement our income because we did eat through all of our savings. So I got to do something. So it's tough getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I have 18 subscribers right now, and I think I have probably 58 watch hours. So I have a long way to go. But I'm hoping, with God's help, with your help, and if you like my content, that you will like and subscribe and share my channel and become part of my community. So I'm going to look at my notes right here. Um, Also, I'm going to be posting, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, I'm going to be posting these videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Right now, it's going to be twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. I may change that in the future depending on how the summer goes, but I'll let you all know. And also, I wanted to embrace changes. One of the things that I'm going to talk about on my video for Tuesday is called embracing changes. So that is going to be the topic for next Tuesday. And I have been doing so much research on embracing changes, stuff that I wanted to learn myself. Um, so I hope you all will join me for that video. Oh, and I also wanted to say, my mom lives with us too. She's 92. She's going to be 93 in August, and she can outshop me. She's a really smart woman, and she's very OCD and she's very organized. So I know she watches these videos. So, hi, mom. Anyway, but I know that I will be probably bringing her on maybe one day on my videos, or maybe bring my daughter on, or my husband, or my son, and so I can introduce you all to them and they can join me in one of the conversations. So I'm hoping to share that with you all and share them with you all. And I hope we can all get to know each other. That would be wonderful. So I think that is about it. I'm looking at my notes because I have to have my notes so I won't forget. Let's see. I think that's about it. But I did want to leave with you a quote that I found. And the quote is, unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. I'm going to say that again just in case I said it wrong. Unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. And that is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I love that quote. So, again, thank you so much for joining me on my first restructured YouTube video, or my YouTube channel. I also, if you noticed, if you were with me before, I changed the description on what this channel is going to be about, and I added my picture. And like I said, I'm just so excited to be here. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to getting to know all of you, and I will see you next time. God bless. Bye.